We finally have something real, our first clear proof that a Battlefield 6 open beta is coming. This isn't just another rumor or fan theory, this is a real line of code found inside EA's own files, and it changes everything. Last week, Dataminers found the exact phrase Battlefield 6 open beta in the newest update for the Battlefield Labs playtest. And this is huge, it's the first time we have seen the name Battlefield 6 in anything official. And it shows that the next game is getting closer to a full reveal. In this video we will break down what was leaked, what it means for the release timeline, how it fits with the other news, and what it tells us about the future of Battlefield, because after what happened with Battlefield 2042, this next game isn't just important, it's everything. So let's start with what exactly was found. A user in the private 1BF Telegram group found a line in the Battlefield Labs test client that simply said Battlefield 6 Open Beta. Now, yes, it could be just a temporary name, and yes, maybe the open beta plan could be changed. But the context matters. Battlefield games usually have open betas. They use them to test servers and get player feedback. Finding this text now means the game is likely in late stage of development. That usually means the major features are done. From here on, it's mostly about fixing bugs, adjusting balance, and making sure the servers can handle millions of players. So this small line of code is actually a big deal. It shows the game is almost ready to go public. So now is the big question: when can we play the beta? The leak doesn't include a date, but we can guess by looking at past Battlefield games. EA has already said the full reveal on next Battlefield is coming in this summer, 2025. That's probably when they will officially announce the open beta. With Battlefield 2042, the open beta was in early October and the full release was in November. Battlefield 1 and 5 had similar pattern. So if EA follows the same plan, we could see the beta in September or October 2025 and the full release in November or a bit later to avoid Call of Duty. Also, EA told investors the game will launch before April 2026, so that's the latest possible date, but this leak makes it feel much sooner, maybe just a few months away. And there is one more interesting thing that hints the beta might be closer than we think. We now have multiple sources confirming that a Battlefield 6 reveal event is happening in Los Angeles, and all signs point to late July. One of the Reddit users shared that he's been invited by EA to an official AAA title reveal event from July 29th to July 21st. At the same time, EA's Q1 2026 earnings call is also happening on July 29th. This is actually when they show off big new games to investors, so it lines up perfectly. There is also a post from Stack Up, a military veteran group, saying they have been invited to a Battlefield reveal party at Ripple Effect Studios in LA. They mention food, drinks, and early access to play the game. The dates aren't final, but they say it's very likely to happen in late July or early August. So yeah, the full reveal is coming. But here's something even more interesting. A few players noticed change in EA's private backend servers, just like what happened shortly before the Battlefield 2042 beta. This update usually means a pre-release build is being tested internally, which is a strong hint that beta could be coming soon after the reveal. We might be just few weeks away from not only seeing the Battlefield but actually playing it. If you want to follow the full story of this comeback and stay up to date with all Battlefield 6 news and leaks, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. I'm tracking every update leading to launch. To understand why this beta is so important, we need to talk about Battlefield 2042 again. That game's launch was raw, it has bugs, missing features and design choices that made fans really angry, especially the removal of the class system. The new Specialist felt more like a hero shooter than a team-based military game. Trust between players and us was badly damaged, and that's why Battlefield 6 is such a big opportunity. The open beta is their chance to prove they have learned from their mistakes. If the beta runs well and shows smart change, it can bring players back, but if it's broken or includes ideas the community hates, it could be the final straw. Some fans are saying this is Battlefield's last chance. That's why this open beta is so important. It will be the first real test. This open beta leak, Battlefield 6 looks like a complete reboot of the series. First, the campaign is coming back. Leaks suggest missions in Tajikistan and Gibraltar with a focus on the normal people in extreme situations. It sounds like they're aiming for a serious emotional story with modern themes. In multiplayer, things are also changing. The classic classes Assault, Engineer, Support, Recon are coming back. The 128 players house is gone and the game will return to 64 players, tighter maps and smarter gameplay. Early footage shows modern combat with a heavy destruction similar to Battlefield 3 and 4. But they're not just going back course. EA is also building a free-to-play Battle Royale mod trying to reach 100 million players. This mod will take place in California and include unique features like an oversight system where dead players can still help their team using drones. It's a big risk, but it shows they want to compete with Warzone and Apex Legends. So this leaked Battlefield 6 open beta code is more than just a simple discovery. It's a clear sign that the next game is almost ready to be shown to the world. The beta is likely to come till the end of the summer, and that means we are getting close to a real launch. With everything we have heard, returning features, new mods, better design, this looks like EA's big attempt to fix the franchise and win back the community. It's not just a game, it's a promise and a risk. Can they bring back the old Battlefield magic and keep up with the modern gaming world? That beta will be our first real answer. So what about you? What do you want to see in the Battlefield 6 open beta to believe this game is really making a comeback? Tell me in the comments and see you on the battlefield.